I worship at the altar of strategic relationships. So right? So my company that I help realtors with is about building strategic relationships in your community. Strategic relationships, I think, one, people are not strategic in their relationship building, and then they don't actually build any relationships. They just look at who's on their phone and their Facebook and LinkedIn in the moment they join real estate and try to milk that for as far as they can. And then that's the end of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, let's build new relationships and let's be strategic, because you can't meet everyone. You can't know everyone. You can't manage and nurture every person in your town. And you don't want to, because based on what the market's like and the kind of client you want to work with, there's different people for you to meet. So I can't necessarily even tell an agent exactly who they should meet, because I need to know, like, well, what kind of clients do you want to work with? Do you want to work with first-time home buyers? Do you want to work with luxury? Do you want to work with seniors? Do you want to work with relocation, like buyers or sellers? Those answers dictate who you should build relationships with, and then potentially the market, right? So everyone's complaining that it's not as many transactions. It's like, well, you look at the numbers, there's still 2/3 as much transactions as there was in 2021, 22, when it was the most transactions in the history of real estate. So let's not try to benchmark on that. And it'll probably be the same as last year. And so who is buying? The question is there are buyers and sellers every day in your market, probably. Not maybe as many, but there are every day. And so who is buying? Who is selling? I think I take for granted that agents know it was called the 7Ds. I think it was the first person who kind of coined this. I can't remember who. That was the first time I heard of the 7Ds of real estate: divorce, death, diapers, diplomas, diamonds, something. But basically, there are events in people's lives where the interest rates and the state of the real estate market is irrelevant.
Right.
They have to buy, they have to sell. And that's the majority of buyers and sellers always.
Right.
I just got married. I just got divorced. I just had kids. My kids left my house forever. I got a raise. I got unemployed. I'm being relocated. These are things that make people buy and sell. And there are, and this is my strategic part of it, there are consultative professionals that work with those people going through that life event before they hire the realtor. And I said consultative because there's a lot of people, a lot of products and services that people use before they buy and sell real estate who are going through these events. But you're not necessarily going to call U-Haul and say, hey, do you know a good realtor?
Right.
But you will ask your divorce attorney.
Right.
You will ask maybe the general contractor who's fixing up your home, who seems to know lots of tradespeople, and he probably knows the other trade you need, which is a realtor. There's, if you're having kids, you're going to have maybe therapy and talking to your financial advisor and your accountant and your wealth planner. These people who are giving you advice on what to do in your life, and they're saying you need to go buy a home, you need to go sell your home. That's probably a good option. And so I'm a big fan of strategic relationships, of people who are consultative to the eventual buyers and sellers, because they can refer you business, and they want to network. So they want to meet realtors to refer their clients to, because that makes them look good. So those are easy networking opportunities that you can just call them up and just say, hey, let's go for coffee. Let's network. Let's see if we want to work together and share business with each other. That's business networking at its finest. And if you do a podcast for your community, you can highlight these businesses. You can blog about them. You can do social posts about them. And that gives them value, which now makes them want to reciprocate and promote you and refer you business. So there's all these strategies to activate these people as referral givers. And then potentially, like, there's lots of ways to just straight up network with the people who are likely to buy, sell real estate. So if investors are a target for you, there is data about the types of occupations that have an affinity to investing in real estate. So I have that list. Again, if you want that list, just DM me. And so that list, it's like, okay, real estate agent, go network with these business owners who want to network with other business owners, and you can promote their business and help them out because they have an affinity to investing in real estate as well as buying and selling where they live. And so that I think people just need to be strategic in who they network with and not like, I'll do business with everyone and I'm going to meet everyone and blah, blah, blah. It's like, yes, to an extent, but in your networking time, be strategic. And this is how I think agents should do it.